Okay, what's up? I'm still getting set up. I was like trying to get it so it's so quick that I think I forgot something with the audio maybe. Oh no, it looks like it's coming through to OBS. Okay, all right. So I made my screen like normal size for me, because man, like the 1080 was getting me down. But maybe because it was so small. But like now that I'm looking at this, it's hilariously small on stream. So maybe I'll just and I also like figured out Zellage a little bit or how I want to use it, which is like the simplest way possible. Hold on, let me jeez. Let me just what if I do like in between? Right? I mean, I feel like that's pretty readable, but like this is like way too small for me. So maybe we'll just compromise Twitch, okay? Maybe we'll compromise and we'll affect performance with a scaled resolution. All right. Live. Live right now. Get it. Wait, I don't know what I'm going to say. Maybe yeah, I'll just should I yeah, okay. We're going to try this out right now live. Even though I already dioxus live view dioxus 0.3. Oh wait, I already said that, right? Didn't I say that earlier? I should just say I'm live with this right now for a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay. I think you know what? I just realized I'm super close to this camera. I'm like hilarious. How do I there we go. Oh. Okay, what up? Oh. Okay, let me do this. Okay. Yeah, we're not trying to like do like a Zoom call in here, you know? Um we're, I want to see like the rest, you know? All right, here we go. All right. Okay, cool. I tweeted it. I never really tweet it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna do it, right? So this is what is first of all, what is dioxus, right? Dioxus, which I didn't really pay attention to, but they have been killing it. Like I don't know what I'm doing with my own stuff, but they are like destroying everything. So like this is dioxus, right? In fact, you don't have to use this RSX thing. There's actually an HTML version that we're going to use. So it looks more like HTML or more like JSX. But I tried to make my own thing, but this is a virtual DOM, but I tried to make my own macro, and like this is a much better solution because you don't have to like put a you don't have to put a you don't have to put a proc macro attribute on this function, right? And you could just pass the scope thing and it takes a optional type. I don't know if they're going to change that in the future, but I do like that it's just a function. It's pretty crazy. So like, and this is how you can do the prop stuff, right? Which is really cool. Um, and then you could do like async things, I guess. And you can also like call back to your server. And apparently there's a way to do, you can use static functions to like, use as defaults, I guess, um, for across any component, I imagine. Um, so yeah, this, it's really cool. Like, and it not only renders to the web, which is the only one I care about, but it also renders to, it also renders to a string. It renders to like a terminal user interface. They have like a desktop thing, I guess, which is pretty crazy. So what I really was excited about this particular release was, well, they have hot reloading now, but and they have this like formatting thing for RSX, but like we're gonna use the HTML one anyway, so it doesn't matter. Uh, the live view renderer, right? That's like I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let me try that. So I guess the downsides of live view are pretty. I feel like they're pretty well understood now. Like, what happens if there's an error in your live view like handler or whatever? Well, you know, the people are out of. I'll show you what I mean. let's just get into it. I'll show you what I mean. I don't wanna talk about. So they also say that it's the performance is on par with Solid.js. Not like live view, just. But I want to talk about the live view stuff. Um, so the live view, yeah, it uses WebSockets to do the DOM manipulation. Um, and so it ships 0 JavaScript to the client, and it just opens one WebSocket connection. But we'll get to it. I'll show you how it looks. So so there's no front end thing needed or anything. Yeah, live view it's like the perfect compromise for like people who aren't like who don't have huge teams of people working on distributed systems, like which is front end back end split, like spas. It's like the perfect compromise. Like you can get fast like interactions, um, and it's amazing. You don't have to do anything crazy. Like I'll show you. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. So the reason I'm really excited is because it uses no memory whatsoever. Like at least this example doesn't. Okay. So we'll go to their example. Right. Let's go to their example. Dioxus labs or something. Right. Dioxus. Is it Dioxus labs? Is that not it? Okay, it's not Dioxus labs. Let's just go to. I was on that page and I could just click this link. What was I doing? Okay. Oh, there's no dash. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the live view. There is like a live view thing, I think. Live view. Apparently there's not. Live. Okay, it must just be in here somewhere. Maybe it's like crates or something, packages. There it is, live view. Okay. So they have 3 different backends. You can choose Axum, Warp, or Salvo. I'm actually kind of getting into Salvo. It's more like what I would do. I mean, it's not exactly what I would do if I wrote my own web framework, which I gotta stop doing that. But it is very similar. Axum is not the thing because the extractors they get me. I don't understand it. Warp is the same. The filters are like really weird, and I think they're like over engineered for what you need to do. But yeah, Salvo's the one. So we're gonna do Salvo. We're gonna do this one. So we're gonna recreate this. I'm going to. I already did try this, but I kind of want to like redo it just to show you how easy it is, I guess. This is I should probably make a video about this because this will show you just how easy Rust can be. Because the only time you see like a sigil is here, right? Like this is the only time you see any like weird sigil stuff, right? Or like this. But for the rest of this, it's pretty straightforward. So let's just do it. Okay, so I need some crates, which I will. We're gonna do cargo new. Oh, you know what? Let's make this bigger so we can see. There we go. Actually, you know what? What is this? Is there a resize thing on here? There is, right? Okay. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I should have had this the whole time. Yeah. What was I thinking? Okay. So tab. Okay. What is this? Control H. Okay. Let's do Alt plus. Wait, what? Alt plus minus? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Alt N. No, that's fine. Okay, let's make it bigger. All right, hopefully that's big enough. That's really big for me. I can't really even see anything hardly, so there you go. We'll just go a little bit smaller maybe. Like that. I hope that's like a compromise. Okay, so let's do cargo new. Let's do let's call it lively, right? And then we'll go into lively, and we'll say oops. Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll go into cargo toml, and I don't really want to like be bogged down with this, so we'll just copy over my old one that I did because I just did the hard work of like figuring out what things I needed. So we'll just copy that. We'll just copy that over. Let's see, lively. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go back over, right? Reload this. Here are the things you need. You need dioxus, right? I'm gonna use the HTML macro instead of RSX because I do have like I was into this at first. I was kind of into this at first, but like honestly, yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of like the struct stuff. I mean, it looks like Swift UI, which I would like, but the thing about it is like if you want to copy and paste like HTML from somewhere, then you have to like manually convert it or have some converter. And I've already gone through this. And I think most HTML gets copy and pasted, even between projects, right? So, or like from ChatGPT or something. So, yeah, and I'm not, I mean, I could be persuaded to do this, but it just looks so weird, especially when you're doing web stuff. That yeah, we'll just stick with HTML. And then you have live view, right? So live view, this is the magic sauce, and you need this. This does not come with dioxus. You need to pick your thing, right? Out of the three, it was Salvo, Axum, or what was the other one? I don't even remember. Warp. Warp was the other one. And then you also, I don't need SSR here, but I was starting to get crazy with it, so we'll just ditch this because I don't need that. And then you need Salvo itself, right? And you don't need full really, but you do need a fix and WS, but we'll just put full in because why not? And then we also have Tokyo, and just add all the features from Tokyo. Don't even worry about it. Tokyo, if it's good enough for Cloudflare, it's good enough for you. So don't stress about it. Do not stress. Okay, so we need these 5 dependencies, right? These 5 crates, right? And then now we're ready to go. So let's go back over to main. We're gonna change main to be, I don't know if I like Zellage's default. I wonder how I can change the theme to be less obnoxious. But yeah, I have to think about that because it has this like bar across the top, and like I don't know. I do like to see the tabs. I guess that's not bad, but I would like to maybe have them at the bottom. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's lock it so I don't so I can jump around. Okay, so we'll just start. We'll just copy and paste this stuff in because who wants to see me? Who wants to see me do this, right? And then just for my sake, I already did this, but I want to like get better at this, so we're just gonna like type this out, just so I can like sort of remember with muscle memory. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is make the app thing, and that's like the easiest part. This is where we're gonna like get a little different from the thing, but we're gonna do use state cx, and then this is like the default function thing. So then we're gonna do cx render. Yes, also there are no signals. Unfortunately, if you're on tech Twitter, there are no signals. It's so sad, but what are you gonna do? All right. Oh, you know what? This is gonna be like a fast. Okay, so I can't find. Okay, we'll just import that. Okay, so there we go. And we can do div, div, and we will say you clicked this num times, but really let's be a little nicer. You know what I mean? Let's get a little nicer with this. Let's do if we'll just do let times equals if num dot, is it current? No, is it get? Yeah, num get equals 1 else, and we'll say times or we'll say time, right? And we could just do that. So this I did notice that this is kind of annoying because this is a reference. So this is like the only like rusty thing that is you can do one of two things. You can get the reference to a thing, and you could do a reference to a number here, or you can use a star to dereference it, which, I mean, it is a sigil, and I did say there's no sigils, but there's a few sigils, but it's it's not bad because the trade-off is going to be when I boot this thing up and you look at it and you look at the memory that it's using. Amazing. In release mode, it uses 3 megs of RAM, 3 megs, but it's just purring, like it's humming, like just like a like a well-tuned engine. Okay, so let me, so we'll do div. I'll put a button here on click, equals move. Okay, num plus equals 1. And then here we can say button. And then we could say, yeah, you know what though? Yeah, this is probably why I didn't like this. Because like, well, I do actually like the way this looks, but like it was confusing because it doesn't separate the attributes from the value of the button. I guess that's why I was freaking out. Let's see here. Click me. Okay, so that was it, right? That was pretty painless. Other than the reference thing here, which is not the end of the world, right? Like you either do this or you do this. Either way will work. You know, it's fine. Don't get disheartened by the reference to memory, right? Okay, I mean, I guess my argument is that you really don't have to think about about memory at all, really, when you're doing application stuff. Which is what I was saying on Twitter. Is you know, it's just like anything else, really, any other language, for applications, like it. And I think someone laughed at me, like when I said, oh, like. Like, you know, all this stuff about JS tooling getting rewritten in Rust, like when are the JS developers gonna be like, oh, you know, why don't we just rewrite our applications in Rust, and then we could get like way better like memory usage and way better performance and way better typing, right? Besides TypeScript is like not the way. You know, and then someone was like, they just said lol. And I was like, that's it? That's all you're going to say? I was being serious. I do think at some point, like people would be like, oh, you know what? Writing apps in Rust is like really easy. Like, look at me now, right? So anyway, I just want to talk about this. So the live view pool is the key to this. This is how you can do this WebSocket thing. So there's one pool that gets set up for the whole app, right? I will say this weird hoop syntax, that's Salvo, that's middleware in Salvo. What are you gonna do? I mean, you could use Axum too, and I might use Axum here instead, but I just if I have to write, so I think like I have two things that I want to do. Is like the first thing is I only want regular dumb full page loads for authentication. And then I also want like the live view stuff for everything else, right? So once you're authenticated, you get like the cool live view experience. But on like when you first get to the homepage, it's like, you know, you don't get anything, right? Until you're logged in. So okay, so that's why I want to use Salvo instead of Axum, because I don't like those extractors. Okay, so I'm gonna use this another Salvoism, index depot. Wait. Why even depot? We'll just do res mute response, and then we could say we have to get the address again, which is annoying. But what are you gonna do for the WebSocket? And they did this, but we can, now that we have the HTML macro, we can use that, right? We don't have to do this, right? We could do a little better. So we'll just do doc type HTML, and then we'll say HTML head. I don't know why I'm even typing this out. Body. So this we don't really need a title, but it's all right. We'll give it a title. Lively, right? And then we could say body is div ID main. I don't actually know like how important the div ID main is. I think they use it for something, but I'm not like quite sure. So I didn't want to like change it, but we can take it out once I get going. Okay, so this is looking good. Oh, it doesn't like this. Expected identifier. Can I escape it? Oh, can I just do like a string maybe? Right? There we go, right? Oh no. Lazy. Oh my goodness. Render. Oh, I need to render to string. I do need dioxus SSR. That's what I was. Okay, let's just forget that, because I said we're not going to do that, and I don't want to sit here and like go back and do what I was doing. Okay, then we can say text HTML format. We could just do that. Balance those parens like it's Lisp. All right, then we could do glue is this dioxus, liveview, interpreter, all this like stuff. Luckily, you only have to do this once, so I don't really want to. Well, we could. All right, we'll do stupid. Liveview, interpreter, glue, format. The naming on this, the naming on this stuff is hilarious. Format. I could probably write something on top of this that makes it a little nicer. Adder. What was it? Just WebSocket, yeah. Okay. All right, sweet. It's looking okay. And we also need the last piece of the puzzle, which is this, which I probably should also copy and paste because it's not really a part of. I mean, it is a part of the app, but like, I mean, it's not super important. Depot, just for like this demo. I mean, response. Wait, is that gonna help me? Oh, it is gonna help me. Nice. Okay, so this returns a result of nothing or status error. So I was kind of, I do want to like try to see depot obtain. There's no depot get. Immutably borrows. Obtain. What does obtain do? Obtain. Oh, I said it's not important. I said it's not important. It's not important. Obtain a reference to previous. Okay, that's fine. So then we could say we could just do this instead because I don't like that. I don't really like. I'm not like a huge fan of the turbo fish, you know. So we'll just do that instead. I think it looks way better. Obtain that. Unwrap. Wait. Obtain. Oh, it's just the last thing. You don't even have to like name it really. Interesting. So that was up here. This hoop thing, affix inject. That's this, right? And so like you didn't even give it a name. It's just it injects the live view pool and you can get it out with obtain. Depot. So depot is Salvo's like horrible name for shuttling things between middleware. Okay, so we'll just unwrap that. See, I'm already breaking all the rules. I just want to make sure. Okay. I never look at chat, and I just want to make sure that it's going. Okay, let me see. Website upgrade, new, upgrade, rec, res, ws, async move. Okay, view launch. Can I? What did I do here? Okay, launch, dioxus, live view, salvo socket, ws, takes the WebSocket server, it takes app. Wait, it takes app? Where's app? Oh, that's the function. Jeez, all right. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Oh, wait. Oh, we need to actually return that. Okay, so this, expected struct found a reference. Oh, I didn't clone it. Sorry. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like obtain. Oh, I need to do this. I need to say, oh, this is, okay, let's just get it in one. Let's just get it in one. We'll just use the turbo fish. It's fine. All right. So let's just make sure I didn't do anything stupid. Okay. Oh, I did do something stupid. I did miss the, I missed the starting up the server. Okay, listening. On. Adder. It's obvious. It's HTTP, right? All right. Okay. Hang on, let me just make sure. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's see. Bind, adder, serve with the router that you made. Await. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to actually return this, do I? Oh, it's still working though, even if I didn't. Okay, that's fine. All right, so this is looking good, right? So this is the example mostly, but just with like a little bit of difference here. So let's run it. Let's run it. Control T, can I do that? No. Control G, Control T, and we can move over. Oh, I don't even need to do Control T. I can just always move. Okay. Let's see, lively, and we could do cargo run. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Maybe I should have done this when I was. Actually, you know what? I should show this because this is the ugly truth, right? It's the ugly truth of the Rust ecosystem. Yeah, there's a ton of crates upon crates. There's crates on crates. All right, so that was not terrible. That was just compilation, but still, it wasn't horrible. The streamer doesn't even know I'm probably going back to VS Code. Oh, I wasn't even looking. Garby, what's up, man? You going back to VS Code? Wait, what were you? Oh, you tried Helix. That's right. Yeah, Helix. It's super early, and it only really works for Rust, like, or Go, or anything with like a decent LSP. Because if your LSP isn't decent, I feel like it kind of falls apart. You've been using Helix for over a month. Yeah, because I have tried Helix for ERB and Rails and stuff at work. Solargraph, just not good, you know? Like if Ruby had like a better LSP, Helix would work. But also Helix crashes on me. Not constantly, but like ERB, when I'm editing ERB, if I put a angle bracket, it'll randomly crash. So it's definitely not made for things with like weak tree sitter support or anything without a good LSP. So it definitely so like Rust is so modern and stuff that it has great tree sitter, great LSP, but Ruby's like so I think you have to use RubyMine to get like a decent Rails experience in an editor, in any editor, or like I guess you can use an IDE for anything. Like if a language doesn't have a good LSP, just yeah, VS Code is probably the way to go because there's like weird custom extensions. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at all my hard work here. Okay, so check this out. Check this out. Look how fast. Look how fast that is. Do you see that? Do you see this? Look at this. Check this out though. Look, it feels fast, right? It feels like, oh wow. Like definitely some JavaScript, right? Definitely no JavaScript. Okay, look at this. Let's zoom in on this. Let's make this bigger. Do you see this right here? Look at that. 2 connections, right? Just localhost and just the WebSocket, right? That's it. And we can see, let me zoom out a little bit so we can see the WebSocket stuff. So we can see the messages, right? So when I click this, look at that. It's just editing the thing. And then if I go over to this WebSocket, we can see it here. We can see all the messages coming in, right? Incredible. So check this out. So it has this JSON blob that it sends over the WebSocket, and it tells it like which templates are dirty or whatever, and which type of thing to update, right? So it only updates, like the rest of the page does not change, right? The rest of the page is not changing. It's just that text, right? Dude, this is like light years ahead of my dumb, like stupid web framework. I don't even know why I was wasting my time. I'm just going to use this from now on, you know, like, and I could say like, okay, what happens if there's like an error in the live view? Like if you click the button and the WebSocket is down for whatever reason, or if the WebSocket returns an error, right? Or if this is the worst part, is if you click it and the WebSocket is like slow. Like you almost want like some loading, right? So I might have to like do a little like JavaScript stuff on top just to like handle it a little better. Like just in case something like slows down or whatever, but this is I mean it's amazing. Like I'd forgotten about live view. I'd forgotten about live view until someone in the Discord was like, "Oh, dioxus 0.3 is out with live view." Or no, they didn't say live view, but I looked it and I saw it was live view. Yeah. So another thing I want to show you is we can do something. We can go over here, and we could say bottom, of course, mem value. You know how I'm gonna do it, right? I always do it. I always do it. So dioxus, right? Oh, sorry, not dioxus. It was oh, that's what I called it. Yeah. Okay, in the crate in the cargo toml, we could rename it to lively though. Let me just make sure. Cargo, lively, because I copied over that thing. Okay. And we will come over here back to, oh, geez. How do I, oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll run it again. All right, sweet. So now it's good. Why am I moving my mouse over there? That's weird. Okay, so now we have, oh, I restart this. Stupid. Okay, look at that. 7 megs of memory, all right? 7. So okay, so let's hit it, right? I was like, you know what? Let's hit it with OHA. Actually, let's do a release build real quick. Because I want to show you how little it is. I am so excited about this. I don't have to do any of my dumb web framework stuff anymore. This is it, right? Like this is now what I'm going to be doing from now on. Like, and it's like, I know what happens at the web. Like it's stateful. I understand there's like problems with it being stateful, but live view that's it for me, dude. I'm done. Like I'm done with all this JavaScript garbage. All right, this is going to take forever. Yeah, I'm super excited. Hey, Magar, have I talked to you? What happened to the interview? Did you get any? What happened to the interview stuff? Are you still around? While I'm waiting for this, because like mission accomplished, right? I did the example. I'm super excited about this though. Like, I can actually like make apps now and not mess around with any of this stupid stuff. Interviews are happening. Nice. How many? What was your total applications that you sent? Just the what'd you say? What was it, like 50 or 15? I can't even remember. Found one or two that I like, but I'm torn on whether or not I want to leave. Yeah. Over 50? Nice. Numbers game. That's exactly what I do though. I'm the same way. There's like no penalty. So you could just apply for however. I used ChatGPT. I took your advice. I used ChatGPT for a cover letter. I did do that. Not that I'm gonna leave or anything, but you know, just gotta keep my interview skills sharp, you know what I mean? I saw someone on the Rust Ruby Twitter who applied to over 200. Dang! 200? I mean, you just gotta keep going, I guess, right? I mean, you know, maybe when you hit 1,000, you'll get something, right? Wait, I'm actually curious, like, I wonder which kind of jobs he applied to, though. Like, if you're switching, like, if you're doing full stack dev, right? And then you're like, oh, I don't want to do full stack dev anymore. I want to do, like, backend Rust, or I want to do, like, embedded Rust stuff. Like, I feel like that would be so hard to change. Or if you wanted to do, like, oh, I'm going to, like, work on security at Google or something, right? That would be so hard. But if it's Ruby to Ruby, yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that, I guess, right? That's interesting. Okay, so now that it is done, let's run it in release mode, right? Let's just make sure it's still working. Dude, it's so freaking good though. It's so good. I love it so much. Like I love this so much. Like I love everything about this. Wait, what am I doing? Like these two connections, right? I don't have to worry about WASM. I don't have to worry about any of this stupidity. Like it's so good. Like, but it gives me like the nice component like experience, you know? Man, it's just so good. Um, but yeah, 200. Yeah. All right, let me so let's go over to the memory, right? We'll start it up again because I have to. Okay, so it is using 7 still. Even in release mode? Oh man, I'm freaking out right now. All right, that's fine. That's weird because I could have sworn that it was at 4 before. Oh, maybe because I didn't open it up. Okay, so let's make a new tab. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Dude. Okay, let's do this again. I'll eventually like get used to Zellage. There we go. Okay. And then we'll do Oha and we'll give it 100,000 requests. And we'll give it 100 concurrency. Maybe I should give it 1,000 concurrency. We'll give it 100. We'll hit it 100 times. 001, 9001. Dude. 136,000 requests a second. Oh man, if I tried this with a default Rails app, like the thing would fall over. It would fall over so fast. Let's look at the memory. 13 megs of memory. 13. It just handled 100 concurrent connections, 100,000 over 100,000 requests, and it's using 13 megs of memory. Look at the CPU. It's like, oh, it went up a little bit, right? Like just a tiny bit. Dude, I'm so excited. Like I don't even care if it's a long compile time. Dioxus has they've converted me. That's it. Like between Salvo and Dioxus, like that's it, right? That's it. I don't need to do any more framework stuff. I found it. I found what I'm looking for. Plus this HTML is like, I mean it's not bad. It's not. I mean this is exactly what I was doing, right? Yes, incredible. Yeah, I hope I don't wind up like this person though, because I think like the most I ever applied to jobs was like, I think I might have done close to 200, but I did get a job out of it. I got like a few offers, I think, or maybe a few. I definitely got like a lot of interviews, like interest, but yeah, I don't think I've ever sent 200 and gotten nothing. But it's also like really hard times, so if you're not like decent at the interview process, because there's just so many people interviewing. Yeah, that's a bummer. You just gotta keep going, I guess. I don't know. Storm on LinkedIn is a really good source for tech jobs. I like them. I'm not even on LinkedIn. I have an account, but like I never go on there. Maybe I should. Maybe I should Storm too. Find your next CTO. Oh, this looks so bad because dark reader. Oh, it's shift. What is it? Shift A. There we go. Oh, find your next fintech champion. Browse fintech jobs. Is it only fintech? Job seekers? See all jobs? Oh, okay, it's a bunch. Okay, interesting. Is this better than like we work remotely or anything? Like, or like what about oh, wait, Storm 3. What the what? Oh my gosh, they have different things for different opportunities. Go to LinkedIn. Oh, I see. Oh, it's like a recruiter thing, I think, right? Is this better than fintech jobs? Is this better than like Hacker News? I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's like a million. Are you serious? Let me see. Green tech. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see. What's this one? Retail tech. Oh, like e-commerce. Is that what they call it? Retail tech? I call it e-commerce. Yeah. Like, is that better than the who's hiring thread? Uh, I don't know. I mean, there were quite a few. Like, it bounced back. It was pretty low for a while. Who's hiring 532, but like I think it was pretty low. Um, sometime recently. Oh, it is pretty low currently. Yeah. But yeah, it's mostly like yeah, you have to like watch out for like contractors and this would be pretty cool. But you have to like watch out for like um wait, contractor, full stack engineers, full time. I'm super confused. Where developers work? They have to like because it's for the government. They have to like reassure you that that they are modern, right? That's so funny. I don't think who's hiring is good for normies. Oh, wait, normie developers. LinkedIn was crucial. Yeah, I guess like if you're not connected, right? Like me, if you have no connections like me, probably LinkedIn. Yeah, I will say I've never gotten a job through a recruiter ever. But that I mean that could change, I guess, but like it's never worked for me, so I don't know. But yeah, LinkedIn. I could try that LinkedIn. I usually before LinkedIn was a thing, or I guess it was a thing, but like it wasn't like as big. Um, I got jobs through Craigslist before, like software jobs locally to me. So that's one thing you could do too. Like I would say like there's a hierarchy of like desperation that I have to go through. Like the top of the top is like, okay, let me try Hacker News, who's hiring. Um, or like well, the top of the top is like, okay, let me try Fang. Let me try who's hiring. Let me try, or like Fang or like, secondary, like Discord and all that stuff. Let me try some of that. Let me try, like the popular companies and then who's hiring and then LinkedIn and then, local to me, Craigslist. And then hopefully the government near me, the local government is hiring so I could get a job. so, so I get a job. And if none of those work out, like, welcome to Costco, I guess, right? Like, I don't know. I'll be a greeter, a Walmart greeter. No, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, that'd be so funny. Could you imagine like, oh, I love Rust. Welcome to Costco. Just totally useless. If like information now. Like, all right. So yeah, this eventually the memory does go down. By the way. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Man, like that's such a good movie though. I love that movie. All right, so I have to get off because Alicia came back and she was walking the dog. So my wife, sorry. Well, geez, doxing. All right, so I gotta go. But Matt, it's good to see you, or McGarvey, it's good to see you. Or good to talk to you, I guess, not see. Yeah, let me know. Like when I think I'll stream probably tomorrow or the next day. So let me know about the jobs. Like I'm super curious. I'm super curious if like the offers are competitive. That's what I'm curious about. Oh, do I have people? If I have people, I should. Okay, no, I don't. Okay, I don't suppose you want to raid somebody with one person. Very competitive. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. If it's to me like if it's competitive, like I don't know. I've been at the same company for like 5 years, so I'm not sure if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. I have no idea. Probably a good thing. I feel like, right? Maybe. I don't know. Over 200K total comp. Total comp, like, um, yeah, I'm not super interested in like shares because I got burned at at the startup like years and years ago. I took a way lower salary because I was like, oh man, these shares are gonna be great, and I was like, I don't know, 20 something, like way too young to like make this dumb decision, and yeah, like the company flamed out in like a year and a half. So um, I don't really care about stocks, but if it's on the stock market, I would do it. But if it's a startup, yeah, like I feel like startups use that like equity, but it like always is like a 4 year like resting period, and it's like I feel like you'll never see it, you know. Uh, but if it's a real company, I would do it. Like if it like if it's Home Depot, right? Like if it's Home Depot, I'm working on the Home Depot app. That would be that I would do that for sure because their stock actually is worth something. Of course, like it could go down, but not Netflix level. Yeah, no, 200K. That's super. That's competitive for me. That's competitive for me for sure. Um, that's really good actually. Maybe I should really get out there and look. Hopefully my boss doesn't see this. I just wouldn't want to work at those kinds of places. Yeah, like Netflix. Um, I actually heard Netflix is one of the better ones. Um, like in terms of like compared to the rest of them. But yeah, I know what you're saying like, um, yeah, I think it'd be good to have on the resume though. Like even if you could work there for a year and just have it on your resume, no matter how you left, even if you got laid off, like just having it there is like it passes every single of those those stupid AI resume scanners, you know? Like, oh, okay, Netflix, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, here you go, and it gives you like a bunch of clout, you know? Like, oh, I work for Netflix. Like, I'm gonna stream on Twitch. Like, I don't know. All right, I gotta get out of here. McGarvey, it's good talking to you. I'll see you probably, well, whenever I see you, I guess.